Good evening, Vanners. Here's a quick update on the van project. I got all the little spot welds cleaned up and everything looks good. I ended up cutting off the front rocker panel, and as you can see here, there's a weird build up here, and what's happened is there's been accident damage. This inner rocker doesn't line up very good. So what I think's happened is, if you look at the rocker itself, it's rusted kind of funny, and it's been smashed and pounded back out or pulled back out. And then it got full of mud because there's a little hole in the inner wheelhouse that goes in behind here, and it just packed that full of water. But this part here, this inner structure is really nice. I don't want to cut into it, so I'm just going to throw the bead blaster in there and see what it looks like. The top side isn't too bad. Everything looks good, really good here, but you can see I've already got a pattern ready to rock here, and the reason is that's pretty scabby metal. So in order to fix this, I need to cut it out. This piece here, this angled piece here is going to end up being cut out also, but I'm going to have to take the panel up and mock it up and get everything ready to go as far as that's concerned before we get to that point. So I'm going to whittle away at this this area here. This is just surface rust, so we'll blast it too. I'm going to blast in here before we cut it out and see if it's just really flaky, but I don't know. We'll go from there, but everything turned out really nice in here. I'll slow down so it'll focus. I just took a wire wheel over it. It's like brand new metal still. It's really thick, really heavy. No problems there, but I don't like this, so I'm gonna blast it. It's really thin here from being folded up, so I'll blast it and we'll go from there. It's flat metal. There's nothing to it. So I think that's probably the route we'll go, is just cut it off and put a new fresh piece of metal in there. But everything else is good, like the dog leg's good. This is really nice. This corner's nice. You can still see galvanized. Full gas. Yeah, I'm going to try to... That's where it stops here, right where I made that cut. And that's just kind of little flaky stuff in there. So I'm going to put the gun in there and see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to drill a couple of holes in the panel here so we can get a wand in here and spray rust preventative product. You can see them from the factory. There's 4 of them all along here. There's another one there, and there's drains here as well, but they were just packed full of rust, and there was no way you're gonna ever get that cleared out of there at that point. There's another drain, but here's this stain here. So what happened here is the rust hole was here, and the person a previous owner at some point, when it was rusty like that, probably drove down a dirt road that was covered in oil, and that's what that is. It just sprayed up through the rust hole. But anyway, I'm going to carry on here. We're going to clean this all up, wash it down with a solvent so we don't have issues with oil contaminating all the welds and stuff like that. We'll have to clean that off because I don't know if it's oil or not. It's kind of waxy, and it's fresher than the rest of the sheet metal, so we have to clean that off. Then yeah, we'll get to bead blasting and make some templates and patterns and go to town. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.